the dimples and the big brown eyes. And I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we kicked it. I've been caught up. But hey y'all, welcome to coco.thai TV. And I know, as y'all can see by the title of the video, today's video is going to be about. So if you were interested in seeing how I turned this into this, then stay tuned.
This is how the pants look on before I cut them. I just put them on to see exactly where I would like to measure them. No booty, but excuse that. So right now I'm just, putting it in the spot that I said I wanted to cut it at. And it could be different for you. It just depends on how long or short you would like your biker shorts to be. After you've cut the shorts to your desired length, you should have 3 pieces now. The bottoms and the 2 other pieces will be for the top. So you want to keep those. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be ripping the seams out of the sides. And excuse me y'all, because I don't have a seam ripper, but I just bought one. So I didn't have one at the time. So just excuse that. I use little scissors, make it do what it do. So you're just going to, keep cutting. And I'm going to show you how to do that. If you don't understand what I'm doing, basically all I'm doing is just putting the scissors through the thread to be able to make it easier for me to cut it through, When you get to the end, you're going to do the same thing. It's just a more tedious process. I'm sorry I couldn't show it in the video. It's because my footage got deleted. Now that you have both of the pieces cut out for your top, what you're going to do is you're going to lay them out flat, because you want to see how the material is, how much material you have to make whatever you want to make, and that's how you're going to make your measurements. So that's what I'm doing now. Next up, you want to just get a bra or any type of little top, to measure off your boob size, because that's how you will measure what size you need to cut your material. So what I'm going to do with the chopstick now, I'm measuring the length times the width so I can know exactly what size I need to cut it. And I know y'all probably laughing at me because I'm using a bobby pin with some chopsticks, but listen, I could not find my measuring tape for anything. So when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And listen, I had to improvise. Now that you have your 2 pieces marked off, the bottom one is for the width and the top one is for the length. Oh dang, y'all excuse my little ashy knees now, because I didn't even realize they was in the video at the time. Because them boys, why did they crack? But as you can see, this is me just placing the bobby pins onto the shirt, and it's putting little indentions so it can tell me exactly where I need to cut at. And that's how I can tell, where I need to mark my spots. Here's where you start to bring the bralette to life. You're going to start cutting it in a triangular shape just to get the base, because that's important, the base of the bralette. This is what it should look like after you're done cutting. So I know that that I know by now what the next step is, and that I know that that you're just going to do the same thing to the other side. Like that, like so. At this point, I realized that I was missing a piece from my sewing machine, so I was not able to use that. So like I said, this whole thing is really just using stuff that you have and making it do what it do, with what's going on right now. So what I'm using is E6000 glue. I did not use the fabric fusion. Now I'm just taking the excess material to measure off how long and how wide I want the band to be for the back. After you've cut each piece, now you're gonna fold it in half to see exactly if the material lines up or not, because like I said, this is the part that you're gonna be using for your back. Oh y'all, this one get real spicy, so you just want to keep watching, because this right here is my swag. Okay, let me stop. But no, this is what I'm going to do. I'm cutting it in 3 sections, because I'm going to braid this in the end, and you're going to see it's going to look real fire. It's going to look real fire. Just watch. BTW, as you can see, I did not go all the way up to the top. I stopped at maybe 2 inches below. Okay, so that was capped. That looked like more than 2 inches. It might be like 3.5. Yeah. Showing you all how to place down the sides of it so you can get a more seamless look. So you just want to add a little thin, like a little very thin line of glue, and you're just going to fold it over just a little bit, you know, just a little piece of the fabric. You just want to fold that over. Repeat the same steps for the other side. Now you're just going to grab your back flap, and what I did, I was just trying to see exactly like the width of it, so I can, you know, shape it to how I need it to be, so I can be able to place it on the back. When you've adjusted to your liking, what you're going to do, you're just going to add the glue to make it stay exactly in place where it needs to be. All I did next was just put a little piece of glue on the back of the fabric and place those pieces together so it can have a seamless, you know, back look. Then you're going to just grab the scraps and you're going to cut them in half, because you're going to just place them on the back of the bralette to make sure you have a more secure fit so it won't be see-through. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out the next step. What you're gonna do is just place these parts. As you can see how they go. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out, okay? If you don't like how those pieces are sitting on there, just adjust them and flip them over. You know, just flip them around and reverse them, basically. And when you're using glue, you got to be careful and do a thin, very thin, very thin line, because it can get messy. So you just want to be careful and take your time. When you're gluing it down, you want to make sure you get every little piece, because that's what's going to, you know, make it secure and stable. You know, you want stability. I don't know if that's the word that I need to be using right now, but yeah. And you want to make sure you get the middle of it too, because you don't want that to be sticking out when you're trying to, you know, look cute and stuff. So make sure you get all of that as well. Now on to step number 1,563,001,205, and I'm just about to, you know, add my clips. So I'm just measuring where I want to put them at this point and where they need to go. I have the clamps in. Now I'm gonna go in with another little I think these are called sockets, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm just gonna add those. And this is me trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing, because I really don't know. This is my first time using them and I'm just trying to figure it out. This does require having 4 pieces, because it's front and the back on each one. Also, you do need a pencil so you can be able to, you know, sketch out where you want to draw your circle, so you can be able to cut it in that exact spot. So as you can see, I already completed one side, and I'm going to show you how to do the same process on the other side. As you can see, I'm taking the scissors and I'm cutting a little small little hole where I, you know, placed my pencil marks. And you want to be very careful, very careful, because you don't want to cut too much of it. This is what it should look like when you're done. And now I'm just going to add a little chain around the neck area, because it's going to add a little pizzazz to it, and it's going to make it look very chic and very cute. Also, take note that you will need to, you know, measure the chain before you add it to the top. Oh snap, see, here it come, y'all, here it come. Yeah, see, this the braid I was telling y'all about. Yeah, this is it right here. So you see, I just braided it down, and I just took one of the longer pieces and tied it around the whole little thing to secure it. So this is the final look, and this is what it should look like. And thank you all for coming and watching, and make sure you all subscribe and like. So this is the final look. Yes, I looked good, okay? So make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment below what y'all think, and thanks for watching.